guys, how's it going? It's Nathan here again. I'm going to show you how to clean a bong bowl today. Now this one ain't that day, you know, my other one was day. Please check out my other video, it's great. So this one's a little bit day, not too bad. So we're going to get our Q-tip once again. Now I've got a little vase here that's full of windolene and water. Well, not full, but it's got some in it. And you dip Q-tip in the water and back out. So that's got a nice bit of windolene on it, like that, blah blah blah. Right, and go in there like so. Just sort of coat it with windolene first. Go on the other side, get it nice and wet. You know, you could even just, you know, get your bowl and just stick it in the windolene and water, really, like so. And then just like scrub off all the rubbish that's in there. And that'll also coat the outside as well. That's a lot better. Right, so that's, you know, you just want to get really all the rubbish out. And it's nice and easy, you know, it's a lot easier than cleaning a downpipe, say. You know, this will take roughly, you know, 10 minutes if you want to do it really properly, or if it's, you know, really dirty and horrible, it might take 20. And I'll get a dry Q-tip that you can use the other end of your Q-tip really, and just go over again. There's some scratches on my bowl that have not purposely been made, you know, as you don't, but they've got little specks of dirt in. I find quite hard to get out, so I'm just rinsing that again in the water and windolene. You'll need to rinse this in water afterwards, because otherwise you'll get a nasty taste in your mouth when you're smoking. Christ, it's got a load of scratches in it. You know, I've had this bowl for about 6 months now, I reckon. I had it just before Christmas, and I've managed to keep it quite clean. You know, it's one of my pet peeves, cleaning bongs, as I've already mentioned in my other video, but like I said, has to be done. Right, just dip that in the windolene again. Right, so you got that all nice and shiny. Right, then get it, if I just hold this up, you can maybe see, just get it in there, and just bounce it up and down a couple of times, and that'll just coat the inside and outside. It's mine not to break your bowls. Right, so nice and clean and sparkly. Try and just give it a bit of a shake, get all the windolene off, and get an ordinary kitchen towel or piece of, you know, tissue or something like that. Just get your baby finger, go inside the bowl, give it a couple of spins, and then clean the outside as well. And you want to rinse that after that, and then dry it again, leave it to dry, you know, for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, something like that before you smoke. Otherwise it'll be nice and wet, and then you'll get wet weed, and you know, it's hard to smoke. So that's looking quite shiny at the moment. I'm just going to go over it again with a new Q-tip. Get it all in there, sort of. Get all the bits you've missed. It's always easier to see when the other part of the bowl's clean. So you'll have to do it, you know, a couple of times over. Now you don't want to go in there with something, say, like this, for instance. It's a screwdriver. You'll scratch it. It will get in the scratch, and then you won't be able to get it out. You want to use something soft, like your Q-tip. or tissue, or anything that's, you can use, if you have a bong stopper that you can get from Edit or everyonedoesit.com, great website, really cheap prices, highly recommended. Thank you Edit for my bong once again. So you can sort of get a G-stop rubber stopper, put it in that end, that's the bit that goes into the joint hole, and then fill it with salt, put a little bit of water in there or isopropyl alcohol, so it then will sort of clam up. Take the rubber stopper out, hopefully if you've got enough water in there, it won't fall through. You have to do it a couple of times to experiment, but you don't need much. You need like a shot of water or isopropyl alcohol, and then just sort of let it go, and then put a little bit more isopropyl alcohol in there, and then it will slowly drop through with all the resin on it and just sort of come out, and that will leave you with a nice clean bong as well. And you can also put that in your bong, shake it up. You've got more sort of videos on YouTube about that sort of stuff. Patty is a good video. If you just type in Patty, it should come up. She's a great chick, really good. She's got she managed to get sort of legal marijuana prescription. It's great. So I want to know how to do that. Alright, so I think this is pretty clean now. So we're going to just put Windoline. So normal Windoline, nothing special. No more added chemicals than just Windoline. Alright, and you just spray in there like so, spray on the outside. Alright, and then clean it up. Once you've done that, just rinse it off thoroughly, and you'll have a nice new looking shiny bong, or bowl, or downstem, or wherever you're cleaning. So I just blow through mine, and that just makes it come all to the top so you can get it out. Right, so that's my bong, not rinsed. Now I'll go rinse it, you can do the same, and I'll say goodbye to you because that's the end of my video. Thank you for watching, post a comment.